See you soon. Liam Donovan's a former staffer in the Senate campaign arm, currently a D.C. lobbying firm, and also my favorite GOP congressional conference whisperer. Beny Sarlin is the Washington bureau chief at Semafor. They join me now. Liam, you're my go-to on this, like when things are going completely haywire in the Republican conference. What do you understand, if you were to describe like what the dynamics are now, how would you describe them?
First and foremost, I think you need to think about this group as a really, what had been a really fractious, almost coalition. Like within the party, this was not a cohesive unit. And it began as about 200 people that were willing to go along, to get along, and about 20 people that had issues. And that was the group that was negotiating with Kevin McCarthy at the beginning of the year. About half those guys, maybe 2/3, had things they wanted to get out of them. They have objectives, policy objectives, procedural objectives. They got that, and they forged a coalition that actually worked for about the first 9 months, until those other guys, the other 6 or so, blew it all up. They decided they didn't like what they got out of that. That's what precipitated this last 2-3 weeks. I think what Ali mentioned was there was no plan here. I think part of this is there was a plan in the sense that they set up a situation where any outcome they win. Matt Gaetz, the spectacle is the point. It doesn't matter if he wins or loses. By losing at the hands of the swamp, by Jim Jordan being the martyr that goes down, that butters his bread. That's the kind of thing that he likes. So I think that's how you should think about the dynamics. The question of who can get 217, that's yet to be seen. I think they did make some progress today in the sense that they had to cauterize this wound. They had to put Jim Jordan out of his misery in the sense that Jim Jordan actually wanted to be speaker. He did everything he could to say what he had to say, and he couldn't get there. I think this turns the page. I think it is back to square one, but I think that's important to even have any path forward.
Yeah, he needed a